What's up, degenerates? Welcome back to Degeneration Nation, or if you're new here, welcome. Today's video will be a sovereign citizen video, since I haven't done one of those in quite a while. You may have seen this video on Van's channel, but I thought I would take it and put my own spin on it. I hope you enjoy it.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
I am Sharon Tracy Dale, Morse American National.
Wow, King Kong!
Fucking degenerate.
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
What's your badge number? What department are you out of? And who's your supervisor?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
My name is Officer Vargas with the Austin Police Department, badge number 8968, and my supervisor is Sergeant Berwick, and they are on their way, sir.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
You're welcome, sir, anytime. Is there a reason why you don't want to cooperate?
It's not that I don't want to cooperate. I'd love to cooperate with you if you were allowing me my constitutional rights, which you're not. You're illegally detaining me for a violation that does not apply constitutionally to my right to travel.
This guy is fucking stupid!
Go ahead. Do you have insurance for the vehicle, sir?
Again, my constitutional right to travel and my personal property means that you do not have the right to ask me any of these questions.
Yep, we got ourselves another YouTube lawyer fresh out of YouTube University, folks.
You stupid, ignorant son of a bitch, dumb bastard! Jesus Christ, I've met some dumb bastards in my time, but you outdo them all.
You're detaining me illegally,
10-4.
against my will.
For me, please?
The only reason that I'm here is because of the threat of force on your hip. Otherwise, I would just travel away.
How many sovereign citizens have said this, and how many have actually been successful at it? Answer: 0.
Bigger focus. So can you run that name through involvement, please? So you're telling me if I didn't have a gun, you'd just take off?
Yeah, you have no authority to stop me.
That's a
Actually,
felony, right? It's evading.
it's not a felony because I'm not evading anything. What I'm doing is traveling with my constitutional right to travel.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
Which you are now violating, and you are in a place of illegality.
Okay.
You're a public servant, are you not?
I'm a peace
You took an
officer,
oath to a constitution, right? What does the Constitution
Sir, let me
say?
explain to you one more time.
Okay.
I don't think you understand. You're driving a vehicle with no rear license plate.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm traveling in private property.
Can you show me that there's no rear license plate in the back of the vehicle? There's not one. You can't drive.
I'm not
State of
driving
Texas. You are
commercially
driving, sir.
I bet you guys can't guess where he got that nonsense from.
at all.
You are
I'm
driving a
traveling
motor
in
vehicle.
private property.
This
Private
is not
property.
private property. This is the public roadway. If you were in
The
private-
public roadway.
If you were in private, if you were in a parking lot or anywhere else that is private, sir, this would never happen. But you are
No,
in
no,
a
no.
public
You're
roadway,
misunderstanding.
And you are violating the law.
No,
Okay.
you're not actually accurate on that. The public
Okay, sir.
roadway is the commons, and it's owned
Okay.
by all of us. And you do not have the authority or the right to violate my constitutional right to travel in private property on the public roadway.
Okay, sir. I'm not going to argue with you anymore.
Okay, that's
I'm going to
fine.
wait for my supervisor to come back, and then he could you can talk to him. You can explain everything, sir,
Thank you.
and whatnot. Okay.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
I do respect what you do.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
I
Just
appreciate it.
not in this case.
I just wish you'd cooperate. That's all.
I'm cooperating to the extent that my rights allow me to.
So this is out of Colorado. Are you from Colorado?
I don't have to answer that question.
Okay. So,
Hello, sir.
Hey, what's your badge number? What's your name? Who's your supervisor? And what department do you out of?
I am Austin Police Officer Carter Rooney, badge number 8432. My supervisor is Sergeant De La Fuente.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
No problem at all.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'm just going to assume that you're not going to answer any questions. So
That's
we're
not
just gonna
true.
wait for our
Don't
supervisor
assume.
to-
I will answer questions that are appropriate to what the Constitution has awarded me.
I will only answer questions from a cherry-picked version of the Constitution and nothing else.
Okay, fair enough. I will then assume that you will not answer the questions that I would like for you to answer, which you're free to not do at this point.
Appreciate you.
Indeed. Fair enough.
Are you going to accept this evidence?
I will take a gander at it, yes sir. I will tell you that in my short experience as a law enforcement officer, the precedents that typically sovereign citizens use in court are not held up in our court of Travis County.
And the truth shall set you free!
So, time and time again, it is proven that we have the right to travel. It is not even a contested thing anymore.
What?
We have the right to travel on our personal property. If we're not driving commercially, which I am not, I'm driving for my personal enjoyment on the public roadway, which I have the right to do. And anyone who detains me, as such as happened right here, without any cause, any illegality, they are actually in a place of illegality as a public servant who has violated the rights of a person in this land.
Arrogance and stupidity all in one package. How efficient of you.
So at this point you are still detained, and I appreciate your cooperation, I do. As I'm sure this officer let you know, like, we're not going to argue with you on these points of contention. Our supervisor's on the way, and if you'd like to speak to, his supervisor's in the way, as he made the stop.
Okay.
Once they get there, you can explain your reasoning to him, and then we'll move forward from there. Sound good? Well, I can understand why it wouldn't sound good to you.
It sounds fine to me. If somebody were to give you a direct command, say a supervisor, that you had to violate my rights, would you do so?
Sir, I'm not going to get into this with you.
Okay, no problem.
I've been in this situation before.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk myself into a hole.
Good on you, officer. The side of the road isn't the place to argue this nonsense. Court is, but these soft sits are too stupid to realize it.
So right here, I have provided evidence, 160 pages, of United States codes and laws and constitutional rights that have been identified time and time again. As long as I am not illegally doing anything else, such as creating a victim from a crime that I may have committed. In this case, the officer has already identified that I have not committed a crime, except for that I do not have a license plate on my personal property, which I have no need to do. And now that I am being detained and held here without any viable cause or real cause.
Are you dumb? Don't answer that. It was rhetorical. Driving without a license plate is 100% a valid reason to stop you.
Stupid!
Except to satisfy the will of Officer Vargas.
In the great state of Texas.
And the great state of Texas, supposedly. Do we know when your supervisor's going to get here?
You're a few blocks away.
Okay, cool.
Yes, sir.
It's very, very close.
Do you guys happen to know the Constitution?
By heart?
Not necessarily.
Like
general concept.
verbatim?
General concept would work for me.
I think we have a general working idea of what we're supposed to do. Yes, sir. Fourth Amendment protecting you against illegal search and seizure.
Yep.
And so forth.
Yep. If a state says, hey, you need to have a license plate, well, that goes against my right to travel without
my
one.
understanding is that states can be more restrictive, correct? They just can't be less restrictive than federal law.
Again, all the actual precedents are right here. And it's not even able to be contested at this point. It's been proven over and over and over again, no matter what state, no matter where it is, that if you inhibit somebody's free travel,
you're retarded.
as long as they're not working commercially, which at this moment you guys are working commercially.
Correct.
You're being paid to do a job for the public.
While
and
driving.
Right, and as such, you have to carry a commercial identification through your state to do so. But if somebody has private property that doesn't want to participate in commercial activities by using that, then they don't have to do that.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
So, by enforcing a law that is in aberration to the Constitution, whether or not it's a state law, whether or not it's a county law, whether or not it's anything. Doesn't matter even if it's a federal law. If it goes against the Constitution, it's null and void.
As with all Sov states, this guy doesn't know the 10th Amendment, which is, the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to their states respectfully or to the people.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
Do you come to this side? No, I think you gotta come to this side. I'm over here. Yeah, come to this side. No, I don't have to, but you can come to this side. I'm over here.
I'm over here now.
Yeah, that's not true. See, he's standing right here. There's proof that he's standing right there.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
And you're trying to open up another door. I'm right here. Thank you.
This is Sergeant Berwick and Corporal Mewis.
I appreciate you walking around. I'm on this side. I don't want to be shouting over to you on that side.
Yeah, I didn't want to shout either. I actually wanted to talk to your girlfriend to see if she'd be willing to cooperate.
She's not my girlfriend. And
you know what? I'm not going to sit here and debate with you. Okay. So right now, this officer is trying to just identify you for the purpose of the stop.
Okay.
Okay.
The illegal stop, though.
If you're not going to cooperate, I'm going to authorize him to extract you from the vehicle and to take you to jail.
Do it! Do it!
Come on!
For the multiple traffic violations that were committed, okay?
Can
we're
you
not
name...
going to get into a constitutional debate on the side of the road, okay? This officer is licensed by the state of Texas. He is working within his jurisdiction, okay? If you're not going to cooperate, I'm going to go ahead and authorize him to take you into custody. So,
okay. What's your name, badge number? Who do you work for? And
okay, Berwick, 5883. I work for the Austin Police Department. I'm this officer's supervisor.
Who's your supervisor?
It's Lieutenant Jimenez. So now, what is your name?
Can you call Lieutenant Jimenez?
No, I will not. What is your name?
Name, badge number, who do you work for? Who's your supervisor?
Step back and let me talk with him.
Wow, this really isn't going well for this sovereign citizen, is it?
I love it.
So, can you tell me what your name is and your date of birth? That's the only thing that this officer has asked for. He's being pretty reasonable.
He's asked me for a lot of things, but
well,
I accepted what you're saying is that.
He's investigating why you don't have a license plate, why you don't have a driver's license, why this vehicle isn't registered.
I've explained all of that.
Those are reasonable things, okay?
I've explained it to him, and I have proof that I've explained it.
So why don't you just give him your name and he'll be on his way?
Because he's a moron. Hey, just saying.
Look, we're not looking to take anyone to jail, okay? But look at the number of officers that are out here, okay? This is a pretty protracted number of officers to deal with somebody who is just operating a vehicle for not having a license plate. This is a common thing that we run across, okay? I'm not looking to take anyone to jail, but if you're not going to cooperate with this officer, I'm going to authorize him to take you into custody, and I don't want to do that.
Is Texas a state where you can?
So are you gonna give your name?
No, I have a serious question. I'll probably answer you.
Oh, will you shut the fuck up?
But I just want to get this one thing clear, which is Texas a state where you as an officer have the right and authority to ask me my name without any other reason?
Yes.
If I'm just walking down a sidewalk, you can ask me my name. I have to give it to you
for the violation that's here, okay? Because you're operating a vehicle on public roadways within the state, okay? Other than that, if you were on private property, it wouldn't have been an issue. But you're operating it on a public roadway, okay?
Okay, I will give you my name. What else do you want? Birth date?
Name and birth date, and that's all the officer needs.
This sub Sid folded like a cheap suit.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
What's your first name, sir? What is your address?
No. He just said name and birth date, and I've given that to you, so there you go.
Okay. but I also need an address.
No. Your sergeant just said give name.
Well, I'm going to be giving you a citation, sir. So, are you currently homeless?
I don't know about homeless, but he is indeed brainless.
You're giving me a citation. I don't accept any citation. You could either put it in a windshield or do whatever you're going to do, but I won't accept that.
Right.
Okay, do you know that if you refuse to sign the citation, you can go to jail as well, right?
That's not true. You can offer me a citation. I don't have any need or reason to sign that document. I'm not making any contract with you. But you can leave it all you want.
Our supervisor will explain. So the offense is a Class C offense. When you sign the citation...
Sorry, I can't hear you. What?
The offense is a Class C offense.
Uh-huh.
By signing the citation, that is in lieu of being taken to jail. You're agreeing to take care of the ticket at a different date instead of going to jail to take care of the Class C infraction. So if you refuse to sign, then we are forced to make a custody arrest.
Uh-huh. So what you're telling me is that you guys are going to use force against me illegally if I don't sign a contract with you.
No, moron. They're telling you that you will go to jail if you don't sign the ticket. So just sign the damn ticket.
Duh.
It's up to you whether you sign it or not.
But is that what you're doing?
If we can't verify your identity, then we can't issue you the citation.
Oh, okay. So don't issue me a citation then if you can't figure it out.
The stupidity of these sovereign citizens really blows my mind and makes me want to say the following.
Fuck it all, fuck it all, don't give a shit anymore.
We'll know the alternative is of making a custody arrest.
I see. So you have two choices. You can either violate my rights or you can violate my rights. Is that what you're telling me?
That is not what I'm saying, sir.
Okay. What is it that you're saying?
What I'm telling you is that we need to fully identify you, and if we can't, then we're forced to make a custody arrest of you. So this vehicle has been registered out of Colorado, so would it be safe to assume that your driver's license or ID that you ever been issued is out of Colorado?
You may assume.
Okay.
So at this point...
Hey, wait a minute. The Amish don't drive cars.
We've been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise.
These gentlemen have decided to threaten me with violence. They have decided to threaten me with kidnapping. They have decided to violate me in several other ways, such as detaining me without cause, without any crime being evidenced, without any victim being present.
Psst, hey, come here a second. Let me tell you something.
There does not have to be a victim.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
And they have completely disregarded evidence that I have shown several times and offered several times.
Because what you have is not evidence. It's 100% manufactured grade A bullshit.
To the effect that what they're doing is illegal, and they're continuing to threaten me, detain me, and ignore all of this proof.
So I'm going to give you a citation. You have until February 11, 2021 to take care of the citation. If not, there's going to be a warrant for your arrest. The phone number down here is 512-974-4800. Okay, call that number to take care of that citation.
What's the citation for?
Citation, you can read it right here, sir. So just call the court and tell them that you're going to take care of it by paying the ticket, or you can go to court. Okay, sir? And here you go.
You can just leave it in here.
Cool.
There you go.
All right, sir. Drive safe and have a better rest of your night.
Hey, take it easy. Hey, I hope that you're do a better job in the future. And you did awesome. Thank you very much.
Sir, I'll get out of your way just a second.
Thank you. Well, we just went on this journey for about 40 minutes or so.
And whose fault is that? Would have gone a lot quicker if you weren't being such a dipshit.
These guys decided to illegally detain me and chose to threaten me with violence, kidnapping, all sorts of things. And then they decided to lie to me by telling me that they were going to arrest me if I didn't sign the citation, and then they did not do so. And then he brought me this citation. I have not signed it. I have not really seen anything on it. But yeah, this was fun.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
That's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it around. I'm also very interested in what you have to say, so please leave a comment below. Until next time, later days.
Yeah, you're a sovereign citizen. Free man on the
No, you know that I have a plan. Go break the window! Go break the window!
You big shut the fuck up and listen!
You're pulling your gun on me? Hey, he's pulling his gun on me.